To you. How y'all be this evening? It's ass whooping time on this evening. Yes, yes, yes. Very interesting show we're about to have.
Casting, talk shows, reality TV. Got a cooking show? We got the studio. Bring your broadcast to the SVP TV network. We're reaching your targeted audience 365 days of the year. SVP TV, fast-growing network serving over 300,000 households in the Big South, covering Tennessee, Arkansas, Mississippi, and the foothills of Missouri. Primetime TV at affordable rates 7 days a week. Special rates starting as low as $80 per 30-minute broadcast. SVP TV. Watch us, Comcast Cable, Channel 31, online at svptvnetwork.com. Get your broadcast on today by contacting our sales office. Come join our lineup today. Primetime TV at affordable rates.
SVPT, the voice of the city.
The views and opinions
Pick your
expressed
ass
on
up,
this talk
motherfucker,
show
bye.
are those of the talk show hosts, the producers, and the
Somebody
persons
should tell
appearing on the
motherfucker
program,
whenever you get out of
and
order.
do not reflect the views and opinions of the
gone.
SVP network. This program may include strong images and language and may not be suitable for all audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
If you wanna know what's Daddy S, if you wanna grow, ask Daddy S, he will let you know, yeah, yeah. What's Daddy S? It's the Daddy S Matthew Show.
Let's get it poppin'.
He's not afraid to tell the truth.
30 seconds.
He's the one that will inform you about all those jokers that are doing wrong. You cross the line and then it's on. Sometimes the other dudes don't get it right. They don't get it right when Daddy does his homework every night. What's local news, world news, national news?
5, 4, 3, 2.
And just when you thought it was safe, it is absolutely, positively not, and especially on this night for some who in our community seek to deceive us, play tricks with us, and especially in the African American community. Good evening, I am Thaddeus Matthews, the most controversial television talk show host anywhere in America that just tells it just like it is. All across America, blacks are coming into prominence in political office. In the Memphis area and in many other major quote-unquote heavily black populated areas, whites have come up with a new scheme, and that is to destroy the vote of the African American community. Dale, tell her to get that video, that 4-minute video ready for me. Power is never given, power is taken. Influence is never given, influence is taken. In this country, we've had what is called the one man, one vote. That's where you go to the polls and you vote for the individual that you politically choose to hold a political office. And there's always been, may the best man win, he or she who can finance properly their own campaign, who can get out here and effectively tell people why they should be elected to whatever office it is that they are running for. But all across this country, in major black cities, there's a move to disenfranchise the black vote, to re-establish apartheid for black folk in this country, and in this city especially. To many of you who watch me around the country, you're gonna say, well, he's dealing with something local. I am, but this may affect your cities and your states, and coming up real soon. You may find a reason to go back and watch this particular show so that you can handle your business. And to the person that keeps texting me about my sound low, my sound is fine, cut your damn TV, your phone, or whatever it is up. In this city, what the power structure, the white power brokers do now, they go and find themselves some handkerchief head niggers that will do their bidding, that who are ambitious, who really don't give a damn about black folk, but will do anything to have the good favor of white folk. They want the white power brokers to rub them on their head, and when they roll over, like the little puppies that they are, scratch them on their stomach. And that way, when they receive what they think is good treatment from the white power brokers, these Negroes will fetch when they're given the command. Tonight, I'm going to pull the cover off these token-ass Negroes. In this community, there is an organization, a newly developed organization called Save IRV. This particular group, headed by one Mora. What's Mora's first name? I can't think of that because I want to. Mora wants to disenfranchise your vote. He wants to take your vote and throw your votes away. The person who wins, who has the most numbers, no longer, if they get their way, will be the winner. They can shuffle the votes around. In 2008, 10 years ago, we had what was called a charter commission, and they came up with some new things, and now this group of whites with their handkerchief head token wallet carrying Negroes want to put into effect, it's on the ballot for November the 6th, so that they can shuffle, steal your votes. Tonight, Steve, thank you so much. Steve, I couldn't think of his name. Looked like all of our white deceivers named Steve. Steve Morroy, Steve Cohen, same flavor. But tonight, with this IRV group, Save IRV, I'm going to show you that they're deceiving voters with their lies, with fraud, and even with racist tactics. And I'm going to give you the names of the wallet-carrying Negroes, the wannabe politicians who are endorsing this and who also have filed a lawsuit. You will find in their very words that it ain't about nobody but them. You're going to find that this group is using names of persons who are not supporting them. Tell you what I'm going to do before I do it. I want you to say, you got that thing ready? I want those of you at home and those of you who are watching on social media, you will not be able to see it, but I want you to turn it up in the studio so that those who are on social media can hear this. I want you, those of you who are watching me at home, I want you to watch this and see what's about to happen to your vote if you do not vote yes to repeal. The key word is yes. Yes to repeal. Run the video for me, T.
We're going to show you an example of how ranked choice voting could actually determine a winner of an
Turn up a
election.
little bit in the studio.
In this election, there are several candidates: Janice, Emily, Steve, Joe, Patrice, and Frank. In a Memphis ranked choice voting election, voters get 3 candidate choices. They choose their first pick, second, and so on. In this election, there were 40 votes for Janice, who is in first place, 20 votes for Emily in second place, 18 votes for Steve for third place, 11 votes for Joe, 7 votes for Patrice, and 4 votes for Frank. In this example, there are 100 voters, so 51 votes is needed for a majority win. In a traditional election, the type that has been used for decades, if no one got a majority of the votes, there would be a runoff between the 2 top vote getters, in this case, Janice and Emily. Voters would have the opportunity to listen to these 2 candidates and their positions and make a final choice in a traditional runoff election. That's how democracy works. But with ranked choice voting, it's not one person, one vote. In this case, people have 3 votes to choose the first, second, and third place choices. With ranked choice voting, an algorithm is used to determine the winner. Since Frank has the lowest number of votes, he is eliminated, and his votes go to the voter's second place vote. After election officials do a recount, Janice gets these votes, so she now has 44 votes. After the recount, Patrice is in last place, so she is eliminated. Sorry, Patrice. Election officials now do a recount to move her votes to her supporter's second choice, Frank. Because Frank was already eliminated, they moved to the third choice, Steve. Adding these third place votes to Steve, he now has 25 votes. Election officials do another recount and find that Joe is in last place and is eliminated. Election officials looked to see what the second place votes were, and they were for Frank, who was already been eliminated. So they looked to the third place, and that would be Patrice, but she was also eliminated. So where do these votes go? Essentially, they get thrown out into the trash and not counted. These are called exhausted votes. The election officials do another recount and find Emily is in last place with 20 votes, and she is eliminated, and her second place votes go to Steve. So now he has 45 votes. Another recount shows Janice has the lowest number of votes and is eliminated, leaving Steve the winner in this ranked choice voting election. But how can that be? The winner needed 51 votes to get a majority, and Steve only got 45. He was third in the popular vote and would not have gone to the runoff in a traditional election. But with ranked choice voting, he won? And what about the 11 voters who had their ballots tossed in the trash and not counted? If you recall, the difference between Steve and Janice was just 1 vote. How would these 11 people vote if given the choice between Janice, who came in first place, and Steve, who came in third? These voters were disenfranchised with ranked choice voting. Review the ranked choice voting method. The third place candidate won after shuffling second and third place votes around. He would not have won in a traditional election that has been used for generations. He did not have a majority of the votes. More voters voted against him than for him. Those that insist ranked choice voting guarantees a majority winner are just wrong. It doesn't add up. A whopping number of votes were thrown out, much more than the difference between Janice and Steve.
This would never have happened in a traditional election where it is one person, one vote. In conclusion, numerous cities have repealed or rejected ranked choice voting over the past few years because, as you can see, ranked choice voting is not a fair vote.
5, 4, 3, 2.
So, ladies and gentlemen, you just saw there the plan to steal your votes. Whoever comes in first place, if they don't want that person to win, guess what? It moves all the way down the line to the person who was in last place. We do not want that in the city of Memphis, and it's happening, and they're trying to do it in other states around the country. And I'm gonna give you some information. I'm not giving you rhetoric. I'm not giving you Thaddeus tonight. My desk is crowded with paperwork, and I waited to bring this to you till I collected all of my information through my investigation to be able to bring you knowledge, documented facts of how these white folk are trying to steal your vote. And I'm gonna give you the names of these token ass Negroes who are carrying their water, who do not give a damn. And what we must do is stop them dead in their tracks tonight. Let's deal with the Save IRV group. First thing I got to let you know is that this organization is breaking the law. What did you mean, Thaddeus? Yes, Steve Monroe, the college professor who for some reason got suspended there at the University of Memphis, and it's alleged, I got some alleged stuff that's supposed to have happened at the school as to the reason he ain't there, similar to Mr. Kavanaugh, but it's alleged. But let's look at how did they violate the law. They are in violation of state campaign finance laws. They have been raising money all year long and have not filed the proper paperwork in Nashville, unless they done did it in the last week. But they were raising money ever since May, okay? Now, I got some paperwork because there's 4 constituents here in Shelby County who is filing a complaint with the District Attorney General. What the Registry of Election website defines as a political campaign committee is a combination of 2 or more individuals making expenditures to support or oppose any candidate for public office or a referendum. 2, a committee, club, corporation, association, or other group of persons which receive contributions or make expenditures to support or oppose any candidate for public office or measuring during a calendar year in an agreed amount exceeding $1,000. They have not registered with the state. There is no treasurer for their particular organization. Political campaign committees are required to appoint a political treasurer before receiving any contributions and before making any campaign expenditures. Did you just hear what I said? This particular organization has not filed in the state of Tennessee. We don't know who their treasurer is. And when you are a political group, you got to make financial disclosures. This organization has not made any financial disclosures. And I'm reading here from the complaint this person is making. I do not see that any of the respondents have appointed a political treasurer. However, respondents' website has been actively seeking contributions since the launch of its campaign on May the 8th, 2018. And based on the mailers recently sent to registered voters in Memphis, respondents may have received substantial contributions. The mailer contains the disclosure paid for by SaveIRV.inc. Many of you have received campaign literature that says no, no, no. Many of you received that. You're receiving it from this organization who is in violation of state law because they have not filed their paperwork that you have to file to be a political organization. Political campaign committees are required to maintain records and file campaign reports on the committee's activity with the Registry of Elections Finance or a county election commission. Single measure committee, which this is, formed by a group supporting or opposing a single referendum. Now, that's the first thing. They be breaking the law. They breaking the law with the campaign organization not having a treasurer, not reporting their funds. I don't know who the hell this is in Moscow, Tennessee. Maybe it's Steve Morrow. Is this Steve?
Hey, I'm looking at you on the
Man, don't call. What the you calling me in the middle of my damn show? I don't give a damn about what your issue is, man. Damn. You looking at me on TV and somehow. Damn. Set your ignorant ass down and learn something tonight. Damn. I'm trying to save your ignorant ass from being disenfranchised and you picking up the phone and calling me. Wait a minute. Let me stop the ignorance right now. What Tony at? Tony, this is LaTonya Beals' number. Call LaTonya at 209-0306 and tell her don't bother me. That's her name, LaTonya Beals. Now, we've got them where they're violating the law, okay? Let me go. I got so much paperwork here on tonight. When I look at their organization, their file as a corporation with the state of Tennessee, I see that there are two registered agents. One is Aaron Fowles of 3060 Scotland Road, 38126. Save IRV Incorporated is one of those persons. Aaron Fowles. Aaron, you like following. I called you out last night and said you could come be on the show. But since you ain't here, I'll just go ahead on and do what I do. Then I see this other registered agent is the white water boy for Steve Cohen, John Robert Merrick of 3647 Kearney Avenue. He knows how Steve Cohen's doo-doo smells. He keeps his nose so far up Steve Cohen's ass that he knows how his doo-doo smells. Every time Steve farts, Steve is there to fan it in his direction so they won't get on nobody else. He also wants to be an elected official. That's what John Robert Merrick wants. He's one of the water carriers, again, for Steve Cohen, who y'all love. Y'all love this white boy. Y'all love Congressman Steve Cohen. And he don't give a damn about a nigga. I'm telling you, I'm gonna just take it like this. The white folk don't even like him. But you Negroes, you love this white boy. You think that the sun shines on his crippled ass. You think that Steve Cohen, you elected a white man in the most heavily populated black congressional district in the state. He don't care about you, because if Steve Cohen cared about you, he would not be supporting Steve Morrow and trying to take away black votes. Why would Steve want black votes gone? Because, see, you Negroes, y'all, he know y'all gonna keep on voting for him as long as he runs, because he Master Cohen, and y'all love y'allself some Master Cohen. Okay? Now, let me just move along. Where do I want to hit next? I got so much here. Let me move. I got copies of your website and things of this nature. We know you've been raising money because on your website, you tell people to donate. Save IRV Memphis can now accept donations. How y'all accepting donations and you ain't registered with the state? How y'all doing that? Memphians overwhelmingly passed instant runout voting, also known as ranked voting, in 2008. But the Memphis City Council has passed a repeal referendum, and now voters in Memphis will have to again, for the second time in 10 years later, voice their support for ranked voice voting, this time on the 2018 ballot. Having defeated the statewide appeal effort, we are now in the midst of a referendum campaign in Memphis. State has said it ain't legal. We need to all help we can get. We need all the help we can get for things like printing costs, media expenses, office expenses, and other things that occur as we fight for our right to vote. Donations to Save IRV Memphis are not tax deductible. Well, it's not tax deductible, but you register with the state as a 501c3. Huh? You're not tax deductible, but you file your corporation as a 501c3. They'll come deal with this Instagram thing. I don't know what's wrong with it. It's doing what it did last night. Wait a minute. A nonprofit, you can't get your donation? Ain't that something strange, yeah? Can the pastor move on? Let me move this here. Let me move this here. Now that is, you said that the Save IRV people is racist. They're playing political shenanigans with black folk and white folk. How you back that up, Thaddeus? You saying that Steve Morrow and even these good coloreds that's working with him are practicing deception? Yes. I made some copies. Both of these pages look just alike. They look just alike on the front. But one goes to the black community, and there's another one that goes out to the white community. Okay? Two different pieces of political literature. They all read the same, but in the black community, because see, they know y'all like symbols. In the black community, they got Barack Obama supporting their plan. I'm telling you, this is how white folk play. They got Barack Obama as an IRV national supporter. They got Overglass Representative Johnny Turner, Steve Cohen, and Lee Harris. On your mailwork, those of you who are black, they got Obama. See, here's what the white folk think. If they put Obama's picture on there and said that Obama, the black president, supports this, that black folk are going to vote for it. Y'all know that's the truth. Okay? Yeah. I'm gonna come back to Barack in a minute. The white folk, same information, but when the white folk get it, it's got Senator John McCain is endorsing. Ain't McCain dead? Didn't he die? Dale, ain't McCain dead?
Yes.
Real dead?
Real dead.
Okay. They got McCain. I'm showing you the tricks of the white man. The white man that seeks to deceive you. Two different endorsers. Same writing, same message, but they send it to the white folk, and the white folk, you got Senator John McCain, then you got Mark Norris, you got Mark Luttrell. And remember, on this one, you got Barack Obama, Lee Harris, Representative John Cohen, and Representative Johnny Turner. So they found them a Negro that was all right with white folk. So they put former Memphis City Councilman Myron Lowry is their good Negro. Okay? This is what the white folk is getting. John McCain. How John McCain endorsing any damn thing from the graveyard? Come on. They play with our mentality. But Pastor, take us further, if you will. I think it will. Barack Obama. Let me go back to Barack Obama and the IRV, so that you are not taken advantage of. Let me pull another piece of documentation I got here on my desk tonight. In the state of Minnesota, they tried this very same thing in Minnesota. They put Barack's picture, they put John McCain's picture on literature. What happened, Thaddeus? Glad that you asked. Ain't nobody asked Barack nothing. Could we put your picture on here? They played the trick. They know the mindset of black folk. Guess what the state of Minnesota did? Minnesota found that they were fraudulently putting names on pieces of endorsement that didn't belong there, that they had not talked to anyone. The state of Minnesota find this particular organization. It was called the Project of Fair Vote, a campaign for the Project of Fair Vote in Minnesota. They were fined $5,000 for fraudulently using the name of Barack Obama and other folk who had no idea
that their name was on there.
The white man is still a trickster, my brothers and my sisters. And you white folks that's watching, don't get mad because I'm pulling your card tonight. If you the good white people, then be the good white people. But I got to tell the truth tonight. Steve Morroy is a part of tricking Negroes. The state of Minnesota, fired them for using Obama's name, using other candidates' name that they thought would excite folk to vote for their particular position. I got the paperwork. I got a copy of the paperwork. I've been working, been doing what I do. Now, should I take a commercial break here, or should I give you some more information that's really going? Let me see where the paperwork is. Here that paperwork is, right here. I got so much paperwork on my desk on tonight. Who did I tell you was a trickster? The white man. He comes to steal, to kill, and to destroy black. He who is your oppressor, do you think he's going to be your deliverer? What he knows now is that he can't say everything he wants to, so he go and find him some good Negroes and put them on the endorsement list. They got on their page, they got former Shelby County Mayor Mark Luttrell, Representative Steve Cohen, Shelby County Mayor Lee Harris, former interim Memphis Mayor Myron Lowry. Oh, they got this woman preacher on here, Rosalind Nichols, organizing pastor of the Freedom's Chapel Christian Church. I want y'all to remember these good Negroes' names. Pastor Earl Fisher, want to be an activist, First Abyssinian Baptist Church. Representative Jim Cooper, State Senator Mark Norris, again, Shelby County Mayor Lee Harris, former interim county mayor Joe Ford. I'm going to have to call Joe. Sylvia Cox, I don't know her, Memphis Charter Commission. Stephanie Gatewood. Come on, Stephanie. Stephanie Gatewood? Come on, Stephanie. You mean to tell me that you are a party to this, that you're endorsing this? Come on, Stephanie. Mike Cornell, Shelby County School Board member. Janice Fullylove, City Councilwoman and Shelby County Court Clerk. Johnny Turner, Democratic member of the Tennessee House of Representatives. She ain't even on there no more. She ain't even no representative no more. She ain't no representative no more. She retired with her Aunt Esther looking ass. She retired. Former election commissioner Brian Stevens, former Shelby County Democratic Party Chair David Kopp, former Memphis City School Board member Betty Mallop, all these former folk, former Memphis City School Board member Dr. Jeff Warren, former State Representative Gene Richardson, former Memphis Charter Commission member Sylvia Cox, former Tennessee Supreme Court Justice George Brown, former County Commissioner Rita Clark, candidate for Tennessee Senate District 31, Gabby Salinas, candidate for Tennessee Senate District 31, David Weatherspoon, candidate for Tennessee House of Representatives, Jesse Jeff, he lost too, okay? Did you hear the Negroes' names? Well, what I find funny, they also got some organizations like the League of Women Voters, Memphis Shelby County. It's funny though that I hold in my hand documentation that talks about the referendum. And at the bottom of this, even though they are saying that the League of Women Voters supports this, they're telling y'all that on their website and on their paperwork. Hear what the League of Women Voters say. The League of Women Voters, Memphis, Shelby County, has not taken a position on these referendums. The choice is left up to each voter to make. Sound like a lie, don't it? Okay, sound like a lie. Take them people's name off y'all stuff. They ain't supporting you. Remember how we talked about Janice Fully Love? And how Janice Fully Love had been a part of their organization and they still carry her name on the paperwork. I have in my hand on City Council letterhead, dated September 28, 2018. Dear Yes to Repeal.org supporters, that be the organization that's telling you to vote yes to repeal. I write this letter to withdraw my support of the Save IRV movement. I stand today with Councilman Dr. Edmund Ford Jr. in support of the referendum to repeal instant runoff voting. Respectfully, Janice Fully Love. Did y'all just get that? I got a letter. Let me give me some water. Okay, good water. Janice Fully Love no longer supports. We did put a lot of pressure on that ass on this show. That maybe that's the reason when I went to City Hall today, she didn't say, "Hey, Thaddeus." But anyway, I have to do what I have to do. But I have a copy of a letter. I write this letter to withdraw my support of the Save IRV movement. I stand today with Councilman Dr. Edmund Ford Jr. in support of the referendum to repeal instant runoff voting. Janice Fully Love wants you to vote yes to repeal. Okay. Who else name they got on here that's prominent? Oh! Newly elected county mayor, Lee Harris. Lee Harris. They got his picture on there with Obama saying Lee Harris supports it. They even wrote a speech for him. They said Memphis voters already chose instant runoff voting. We should respect their decision, use it, and say no on repeal. That's what they wrote there on the paperwork. But I got another letter. Yes, I got another letter. Got another letter. Got another letter. Got another letter. John King Akins, it ain't about them singing you tonight. It's just about them singing me. Do you see me speaking? Here's a letter that Lee Harris on Shelby County government letterhead that he sent to Commissioner Edmund Ford Jr. And it reads as follows. Dear Honorable Edmund Ford Jr. All right, Ed. Honorable Edmund Ford Jr. It was a pleasure to meet with you a few days ago. I'm glad I got a chance to discuss my position on instant runoff voting, which I had not clearly stated up until now. To put it, one of them great big words, succinctly, what that means there, succincity. And it probably means I'm putting a lot of emphasis on that. This is what he says, I am opposed to instant runoff voting. As I recall, I voted against the measure when I was on the city council, and I voted again against the referendum question when it was put to the citizens. Thank you for briefing me on your current efforts on the Memphis City Council to repeal instant runoff voting. Although I believe reasonable people can disagree on this issue like any other, I will be voting to repeal instant runoff voting. Please feel free to share my position with anyone in your district who may be interested. Thank you for your efforts to repeal instant runoff voting. All the best, Lee Harris, Mayor. Do I need to say it anymore? We've seen the trickery, we've seen the lies, we've seen the deceit. We see that this devil has a plot, but we must plan to go to the polls and fight these demons, fight this devil. And let me say something else to Memphis State University that receives state funds, that on this Saturday it's supposed to allow Steve Morroy to have a conference. And Steve Morroy wants to have a conference without inviting those who want to say yes to repeal. I got to remind you, Mr. David Rudd, President, and a letter has been sent to him from State Representative Barbara Cooper. She says, Dear President Rudd, an issue has come to my attention that I consider troubling. On November 6, 2018, voters of the city of Memphis will vote on a referendum question to repeal instant runoff voting. I support the repeal because I believe IRV undermines the voting rights of African American voters in the city. It was stated in a forum that African Americans do not return to runoff voting elections. Now, notwithstanding rather, the political question, my issue is the use of the law school for campaign activities. Tennessee Code Annotated 2-19-206 says it is unlawful for any elected or appointed official of the state or any employer of the state or any department, division, or agency thereof to display campaign literature, banners, placards, streamers, stickers, signs, or other items of campaign or political advertising on behalf of any party, committee, or agency, or candidate for political office on the premises of any building or land owned by the state, or to use any of the facilities of the state, including equipment and vehicles for such purposes. The complaint alleges that a present or former university professor, and that's going to be Steve Morroy, and affiliated organizations, Fair Vote Incorporated, Save IRB Incorporated, and Save IRB Memphis, are actively campaigning against the referendum question. It is their right in our political system However, the professor and these organizations are hosting a Memphis Activist Summit 2018 at the law school on October 13 and 14, 2018, which will include campaign speeches about the November 6th referendum and about preparation for canvassing and campaign activities in opposition of the referendum question. I consider the activities proposed by the professor and his organization at the law school to be out of compliance with the above mentioned state law. And this comes from State Representative Barbara Cooper. So is Memphis State University, well, University of Memphis now, y'all finna break the law to Steve Mulroy. Ladies and gentlemen, I did the homework. Like I said, I got tons of paper here on this desk. Apartheid is upon us. The mission of these white folk, along with the Negroes' names I named, Theron Bond, Erica Sugarman. I forgot one other area I got to go in before I close. Erica Sugarman, John Merrick, Sam Goff, Rachel Collins, Milne Kovac, and the Save IRB Corporation on last week filed an emergency petition for mandatory injunctive relief and declaratory judgment. These folk who are running, who have filed, rather, this petition, they don't give a damn about black folk. It's all about their personal greed, their own personal wanting to be elected to office. That is, can you prove what you're saying? That it ain't about the people, it ain't about they believe something is right or wrong, that it's about them and them wanting to be elected to office. I'm glad you asked that. When you do these, you have to put an affidavit with it. When I look at the affidavits, let's see. I want to be able to come back to my affidavits. Let's see, which one I want to start with? Sam Goff. Okay. Let's deal with Erica Sugarman. She's a black woman from the prominent Sugarman family. I remember when Russell Sugarman was leading civil rights and the opportunity for black folk to vote. I want to read her affidavit. Then I'm going to deal with Raquel Collins Millingback, who don't even live in the city of Memphis. Okay, I don't even know how she was able to even file, and she does not live in the city of Memphis, but we'll come to that. My name is Erica Sugarman. I live at 3089 Cotton Plant Road, Memphis. I am a taxpayer and a registered voter in Memphis, Tennessee. I have a Master of Arts in Teaching, a Master's of Public Administration, and a Bachelor of Business Administration from the University of Tennessee. I have spent a lifetime working beside my civil rights activist parents, Russell Sugarman and Marion DeCosa Willis, as well as my stepfather, A.W. Willis, working in political campaigns. In 2014, I worked in my brother's Tariq Sugarman's campaign. Number 3, I ran for public office for the first time in a Memphis City Council special election for a position that was vacated. Although there were 7 candidates in the race, I came in second and was able to garner 10,573 votes because of my campaign experience. If you were so experienced, your ass would have came in first. But anyway, let's not digress. If IRV had been in place, now listen to this. If IRV had been in place, I believe I would have won the race, since the person who came in third had a similar ideology, and I was able to garner 8,236 votes. Wait a minute. So, are you saying to us, Erica Sugarman, if your master's plan had been in place, you could have been jogging around since you came in second place? Are you saying that your reasoning is that you lost because you came in second, but had this plan of stealing votes and manipulating votes been in place, you would have won? Huh? Then she goes on to say, I plan to run for Memphis City Council seat in October 2019 election. I plan to declare my candidacy as soon as a qualifying window opens, and to my knowledge, I meet all the qualifications for running for city council. Based on my last race and campaign experience, I believe it would be a substantial burden on my campaign to have to run under the current two-round election system. In my experience, which ain't much because your ass lost, 2-round systems benefit wealthier candidates, result in lower voting turnout, and create voter splitting and spoiler problems. It ain't our responsibility if you ain't got enough money to run your campaign. Come on. So you see, it's all about self-service. It's all about serving yourself, not the people of the community. If y'all had had the Master Monroe's plan already in place, they could have juggled my votes. They could have stole some other folks' votes, and I would have won the city council. But I got news for you, Erica. When you run for office in 2019, I don't give a damn who's running against you. I'm coming out strongly, very strongly against you. You ain't even got enough money to bring me. Ooh, did I say that? But you ain't got enough, because you're a sellout. You name the fact that your father and your stepfather and your brother, all civil rights activists, and here you are wanting to deprive black folk of their vote. Ain't you ashamed? You ought to be shame, 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 shame. Then I look at this Rachel Collins Mellowback. When I look at this, let me look at something. When I look at this, don't even live in the city of Memphis. My name is Jennifer Raquel Collins Mellon Kovac. I reside at 4254 Mary Lynn Drive, Millington, Tennessee. Okay. I have an interest in having my will as a voter effectuated. I am opposed to all three referendums on the Memphis November 2018 ballot, as they will undo what over 70% of other voters agreed upon. I have been actively engaged both in corporation with Save IRB Memphis and also on my own in educating the public about the nature of the referendums. Okay, while my background is not in political science, I am passionate about local politics, particularly as my husband and I raised our two-year-old son. I decided to run for the Shelby County Commission in November 2017 with only a campaign manager and 10 volunteers. I was able to raise over $30,000, strategize how to win crossover votes, and became the Democratic nominee for District 1 on May 2018. While I did lose in the August general election, I only lost by 6 points. Well, damn. That's still lost. And was able to get significant crossover votes compared to the 2014 election results. My husband and I are considering a move to Memphis in search of the best educational environment for our son. You moving to Memphis for that? We know you're lying. And I plan on running for Memphis City Council in 2019. Wait a minute. You plan on running, you live in Milton. You plan next year to run for City Council, but you have no knowledge of Memphis politics. You have not been involved. Okay. As a single district candidate, I plan to qualify as soon as the candidate qualifying windows open. Here's what I find interesting. If current council incumbents get an extension on their term limits, this will make it harder for me to run as a candidate. That's your fault. That's your fault. It's not the fault of the people. Huh? Come on. Ladies and gentlemen, we cannot allow ourselves to be tricked. I've talked almost an hour. It is urgent that you vote yes to repeal, yes to repeal, yes to repeal. These folk got a plan that is not for our benefit. How much more do I need to show you? Let's catch up on the commercials and I'll be back. Did y'all understand? Who on my page was something silly? Are you watching my page? Huh? Or are you on YouTube? Huh? Anybody need to go on the page?
Huh? Ruth Lord, you sent me something real silly in my inbox last week. Brother, if you ain't talking to me about some money, you ain't got no business in my inbox. Don't send me none of that crazy shit. Okay? Only thing I want to talk about in my inbox is some money and how to make some money or some business. Okay? Whew. All right. Oh, we're in commercial break. Who's this motherfucker here? You can't spread. Bitch, you gone. Hurricane Nicole. Come take this off there. Huh? You can take it off over there? Well, you must not be monitoring it if you let it stay on there. The what? I still don't want it. What was she talking about?
Somebody was saying that you can't give, spread the word for free.
Okay, we ain't talking about no goddamn AIDS tonight. All right, let us slide. But when if you see anybody off the subject, take their ass off. I don't give a damn who it is. Anybody that you see that is out of order, one word out of order, take them off. If they ain't talking about what I'm talking about, take their ass off. Because I may not be watching their ass. Bring me back after this.
30 seconds.
I'm not calling them no boule. Motherfucker, you get your motherfucking page to talk about the boule. This ain't, don't need to speak on no goddamn boule.
10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2.
And welcome back to the Thaddeus Matthews Show. That's one of my favorite eating places. I ate some big bone buffalo there today. Mouthful of Memphis Grill. Hey, by the way, on this Friday at 12 noon at Mouthful, come and join me for lunch. Now, I ain't buying you lunch, but come and join me for lunch. There's a film crew that's coming into the city for Friday and Saturday. They're going to be filming me, the Cussa Pastor. And they're coming in to do an interview with me, and we're going to be doing some taping in Mouthful at 12 noon on Friday. So come on down. The address is 3057 Thomas Street. 3057 Thomas Street. That's where they're located. Excellent food. I sometimes eat there 2-3 times a week. It's convenient to my office as well. Great place. A lot of you are going in there patronizing, but this Friday, come on in at about 12 for lunch. I'm going to be there along with a film crew, and they're doing a expose, I guess, on the cussing pastor. Also at Soul Food, Mouthful, I said, I'm reading Soul Food. They're starting this Sunday, for those of y'all in church in the North Memphis area, they're starting Soul Food Sunday. This Sunday, they're gonna have some lasagnas, some mixed greens, mustards, and turnips, some sweet potatoes, some oxtails, Lord have mercy, turkey necks, pinto beans, hot water cornbread, sweet potato pie. I know where I'll be on Sunday. They're gonna open up about 12 noon on Sunday. I'm gonna get there probably about 1, something like that. But this is starting this Sunday at Mouthful. Soul Food Sunday. Lasagnas, mixed greens. Ooh, I love candy yams. I can eat candy yams 7 days a week. Oxtails, I'm gonna eat a little tail. Turkey necks, pinto beans, hot wild cornbread. Want to see you there as well. Tony and his very lovely wife Lisa will take care of you. Even Lachey, she's my waitress, and when I go in there, she treats me so kingly. So come on and be with us for that good old soul food. Also this Saturday, look, on this Saturday we're having a health fair. A health fair. There's going to be businesses there. New Image Dentistry is going to be there. Physicians of Hearts is going to be there. CSA, the Commission on Aging, the Barber Institute. We're going to have haircuts, and you can also find out how you can become a barber. Mid-South Supported Living, level, no, we don't have that. Twerk into shape. They're gonna be twerking. Insurance booth, we got a insurance company. Come on out. The sign is up in front of the church. Holistic Harvest Health Fair. You in the area, come on by on Saturday between 10 and 2 to the Naked Truth Liberation and Empowerment Ministries, 3835 Raleigh Millington Road. Okay? Also, my good friends from down at Pressure World Car Wash. In fact, Wayne gonna be here Thursday night. Wayne from Pressure World Car Wash. They do a thing in the community every year in the Orange Mound community. a free carnival. They're gonna be serving food to the children and to grown folk too. I'm gonna stop by there for a minute on Sunday evening. I have to go and eat with some of this good soul food. But they are going to be there. Come on out and support them. In fact, Big Wayne is going to be on the show on Thursday night for a moment. All right? All right. I'm going to get back to the Thaddy Bass Kids in just a little bit. You've heard some information tonight that I've shared with you, and I hope that it has helped somebody, because I know that you're getting all of this literature in the mail. All of this in the mail. All of this, they bombarded you with this no, 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 when you got to vote yes, yes, yes. Okay? You got to vote yes, yes, yes. We must stop them in their tracks. Put the phone number up for me, T. Aaron Fowles, why don't you call me tonight? Steve Morroy, you can call me too. Yeah, twerking in the church. Yeah, we have some twerking at the church. They're going to be twerking for health. You know, if you come Sunday morning and the Spirit hits you and you want to twerk, twerk. If you feel like you want to twerk, twerk on. Yeah. All right, 231. I do not answer block calls, so I don't know why this dumb keep trying me. I do not answer phone calls from people who block their number. Okay, 231-9239. What do you think about this? What do you think about this referendum? What do you think about what they're trying to do? How would you vote? And if you are in support of it, call me. You supporting it? Call me. Tonight's your night. Tonight is your night. Yeah, call me. 231, area code 901-231-9239. Come on. Come on. Yeah, I've been trying to get my show, especially those of you who opposed it. You've been wanting to get on the show. Come on, I want to ask you some questions. Or if you just a citizen in the community and you want to talk about it, that the number is area code 901-231-9239. Now, I know they're watching. Okay? I know they're watching. Call me. I know y'all watching. So since you watching, you think they're scared to call? You got a position on this? Then call. Erica Sugarman, call. You want to come on my show several weeks ago, and I said, no, I'm giving you your opportunity right now. Don't nobody know your name, that's where you can get lost. When they voted for you, they voted for the Sugarman name. They didn't vote for you because they thought you could do the job. They voted for the Sugarman name. That name is a well-known name in the community. And how is it that you are from a family of civil rights personalities and you want to take the black man's vote away? I can't get no calls tonight. I can't get none. You scared to talk about it? They're scared. Come on. I ain't gonna take a block call no way. Call me. Call me. You believe in your position, so now is the time to prove it. Show me where this is going to benefit black folk. Show me where it's going to benefit white folk. Argue with me about
debate me, brother, about what I got on the paper. Okay? You can't block your number, baby, and think you're gonna get a conversation. I know y'all ain't cowards. Come on, Steve. Because Steve, I really want to ask you about were you suspended? Now, because it is alleged, you have to use them legal words when you're talking to the law professor. It is alleged, Stevie, that you was trying to get somebody to do something a little funny for a grade. Now that's the word coming out the University of Memphis. I know y'all ain't scared of me. Call me. Y'all go to all these meetings all over the city, debating your issue. Call me. Why won't they call me, Dale?
Because they're afraid.
I'm gonna act real intelligent. I swear I am. I'm gonna be real nice. I'm gonna be real intelligent. I'm gonna ask you some questions. If you believe, I know y'all watching. Come on. Come on, Steve Mulroy. Aaron Fowles. You like to show up? In fact, when I had the folk in here the other week, we did the live in studio thing. Y'all came out there and put pamphlets on the cars. I was at the coach, you putting some on my car. I kicked you in your ass now. I'm gonna just tell you the damn truth now. I don't like folks' stuff on my car. I don't want to talk to nobody from Texas. So Godwood, Texas, I don't want to talk to you. Get off my phone. I want to talk to somebody in Memphis. Okay? Because you don't know nothing about what we're talking about. No way. Come on. Steve Mulroy. Darren Bond. Any of you good, Stephanie Gay Wood. I really need to know, girl. Okay? I really need to know, because your name on the list. Turn this mic up. All right, let's see. I see, let's try this one.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2. Call from unknown caller. To accept, press 1. To send a...
You're on the Thaddeus Matthews Show.
Hi, Thaddeus, I was just wondering, because of those violations that you stated earlier in the show, that they were violating, I'm quite sure the state is aware of it. Do you think maybe the state is kind of slick supporting them too, since they haven't done anything?
Well, the state says that the IRB is not legal. Okay? There are 4 people who have filed a complaint with the District Attorney General's office. So we're going to see if Amy Wyrick is going to follow the letter of the law. But brother, you've got to shed this light on your community wherever you go to vote yes to repeal. It's already there. We want to repeal this law. So you want to vote yes to repeal. Okay?
Okay, yes to repeal.
Yes. Vote, just think about yes. 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 You got me. Say yes. Okay. Yeah. Come on, Steve. Your group. I wish I had y'all. I did have your telephone number one time. Hell, I know that text gone. When somebody sent me a number, I might try to find it in a minute. Come on, what's the issue? Why won't y'all talk to me about it? Why won't you talk to me? Y'all been talking, y'all have these meetings. Y'all had a meeting last night. I don't know if anybody showed up, but once y'all in Minglewood last night, why won't they call me? Prove that I'm wrong. Prove that anything that I've said tonight is not the truth.
2.
And yes, who am I speaking with? Hello? Okay, what that? Don't be cowards. You calling from Covington. They'll come do this thing with Instagram. I don't know what's going on with the Instagram thing. Come on. I'm gonna be nice. I swear, I'm gonna be nice. I ain't gonna raise my voice. Call me. I just want to ask you some questions. Those of you who support it, give me a call. I'm waiting on you. Give me your view, even if it ain't but a few. But anyway, just call me. Why they won't call me, y'all? Okay. Let's see.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
You on the Thaddeus Matthews show?
Mr. Matthews,
Yes.
I want to ask you about Marsh, Blackburn, and Field.
Sir, that ain't. Damn it! Do you see what the hell I'm talking about tonight, man? Do you understand what I'm talking about tonight?
No, sir, I do not. I been chatting on your show and I saw your number on the phone.
Okay, so that don't mean that you can just call me because you see my number. At least know what we're talking about, brother, when you call me.
Oh, okay.
Bye. Let's try again.
Call from unknown caller. To accept, press 1. Oops,
Your-
your caller just hung up. Press 2 to call unknown caller. Calling unknown caller.
You called me, I called you back. Stephanie Johnson. That's your name? Stephanie Johnson. Come on, 570-9487. Tony, call her and ask her what she want. Here's somebody in Georgia.
Press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
You in Georgia, do you even know what I'm talking about? Huh? I think you did. What's going on? Look at this heathen. Well, baby, you going. You ain't gonna have to look at the heathen. All right, this is a Memphis number.
Press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
You're on the Thaddeus Matthews show.
Chuck.
Do what? Y'all scared, y'all cowards. What did he say when he talked to me? So I'll give your telephone number out and the world will be able to call you. Area code 901-231-9239. I'm waiting for someone that supports taking the rights of voters away, stealing our votes, disenfranchising us. I'm waiting for y'all to call me. Let's go to Collierville, Tennessee, 610-1068. Let's see what you're going to say to me.
Accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
You're on the air?
Hey, man.
Talk up so I can hear you.
Hey, I got a question for you.
Sir, is it about what I'm talking about?
Hey.
Is it about what I'm talking about, sir?
Ask Bill how she's able to find the dick.
Ask your mammy how she was able to find mine. Let's see. Tony? Wait a minute, Tony. No, before I go to anybody else's call, We finna put your number out all over the world. Tony, I want you to call this number right here. Wait a minute. I want you to call this number. Yeah, wait a minute, let me go back. Let me go back. There was a car, I said Collierville, didn't I? Yeah, go back and call this number. 610-1068. Call it all night long. 610-1068, area code 901. Okay? See, y'all scared, so you won't play games. This is what white folk do, and they send you handkerchief head niggas to call me. Okay? Yeah, they send you to call me because they ain't brave enough to do it themselves. Do you understand the plan of the trickster? Let's go to 244-1826.
Press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
You're on the Thaddeus Matthews Show. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Hey, how you doing, Mr. Daddy?
Man, cut your TV all the way down. How can I tell y'all that? I gotta tell y'all that every
I
night.
believe in what you're saying. Just put it forward, go forward, put it forward, go ahead. I understand what you're saying.
Call from unknown caller. To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press
You're on the Thaddeus Matthews Show.
Yeah, I'm waiting on Sandy to come on.
You waiting for what?
Oh, my TV cut down.
You waiting for what? You waiting for what?
What's up, man?
Man,
What's up, man?
man, go ahead and talk about what we're talking about, please.
What's up, man? What's up, man?
Man, you're
You
ignorant.
know what we're talking about? You know what we're talking about?
Man, get your ignorant ass off the phone. It's a shame that black men, old ass black men, act such a damn fool, brother. Now I'm gonna put your number out here so that everybody can call you. You're an ignorant ass man. You don't even understand what's going on in our society. Cause
I already know what's going on, Bo. I'm trying to talk to you about ask you something.
I don't need you to ask me nothing, man. You ain't smart enough to ask me nothing. And you damn sure ain't got enough money to even have a conversation with me about anything. Have a great day, man. Ignorant ass black folk. And while you Negroes are sleeping, the white man, the white power brokers are developing plans to bring your ass down. And you got time to be stupid.
Press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
You're on the Thaddeus Matthews Show.
Thaddeus, shut your bitch ass up. You just make them down on top of your fade ass.
Bitch, eat out of the crack of my ass. Okay, this is the type of people that white folk are able to easily control at the damper residence. These are the type of Negroes. 600-5431. Call them. I don't want to talk to nobody in Bolivar, Tennessee. 600-5431. 600-5431. Tony, you got plenty to do on tonight. And while y'all being ignorant, you're losing. And the white man that's watching and listening, says, oh, them niggas dumb, them niggas ain't gonna do nothing. Them niggas ain't gonna even go out to vote. They complain about Trump, but they ain't gonna go out to vote. What is pillar chemicals?
Accept, press
What is Pillar Clinical? Do what, brother? Okay. Man, get your ignorant ass off the phone. I'm gonna, I think I'm going to go back to what I used to do and not even use the phones. The ignorance of black men, the ignorance of black men.
To accept, press
I
1.
understand why you women eating out each other now.
To accept, press 1.
What you got to say from the Damper residents? Hello?
Hello.
What you got to say from the Damper residents?
I was just saying that you get a good representative, man.
All right, brother. Our people perish for the lack. I'm through the phone. Cut this off. I don't even want to talk to no more of these. I don't want to talk to no more of these ignorant ass folks. I'm sorry. It bothers me that we as a people are so damn ignorant that we don't want to know nothing. We don't want to be about anything but ignorance. You broke and poor, and you got time to try to be a comedian for free. That's what's going on in our community. Early voting starts Friday. Are you going to vote? I'm gonna stop the phone part of my show because ignorant ass folks don't want to be nothing but ignorant. That's all you know how to be. Your EBT card getting ass, Roman noodle ass sucking out a straw. That's all your ass want. That's all you want. You don't demand nothing from your government. You don't demand nothing from your leadership. And most of you don't even vote. So the white man will be forever able to use you and manipulate you because you don't want a damn thing out of life. Man, I feel sorry for you. And I'm tired of even worrying with ignorant ass Negroes. Take me to commercial break. That African sounding nigga, 469-677-6874. I'm gonna treat y'all like the white folk do. Fuck you. Be ignorant, be broke, fuck you. Shit. Gather my little shit up so I'll be ready to goddamn it go. You can't help ignorant ass niggas. You just can't. An ignorant motherfucker just wants to be an ignorant motherfucker. That's all they want.
Why the fuck I waste my goddamn energy trying to educate these dumb motherfuckers? You try to give niggas some knowledge. You see this roof borough?
No.
You took off?
Yeah.
Take all these ignorant motherfuckers, any motherfucker that come on and say anything ignorant, dismiss they motherfucking ass. I'm gonna keep on trying to make my money and fuck a ignorant ass nigga. Shit. We hopeless, we lost. We lost. Joshua, goddamn it, if you don't like what I'm saying, get your motherfucking ass. Take his motherfucking ass off. That Joshua, whatever his fuck his name is.
Oh, he keep creating different pages.
Take the motherfucker. I don't give a fuck what he. Okay, get him gone. I'm tired of these black ass motherfuckers that don't want nothing and don't want to be nobody. Fuck them. Hey, T, catch all the way up.
You said what?
How many more I got?
One more. Shop and save.
Huh?
Shop and save.
Shop and save.
That'll be all of them for the night?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll really be two of them. Woo, woo. Carol Lulu, I done already
30
gave
seconds.
up. I done gave up on niggas.
Ten seconds.
I ain't finna pray for these motherfuckers. That's a good, hell, that's a prayer I could wait, save for my damn self praying for these motherfuckers. I need some
5,
prayer.
4, 3, 2.
You know, it is totally frustrating to do what I do, spend my money to do what I do. And to deal with ignorance and ignorant black men, and we wonder why our young boys are incarcerated. They ain't got no damn examples. Okay? They got no examples. None. I understand why you women having each other. I don't, and you know what? I can't get mad at you. Y'all munching and loving on each other. You know what? I really can't blame you. I can't get mad at you that you'd rather have yourself another black woman than to have an ignorant ass black man. I don't blame you, baby. Eat her up, munch her up, lick her up and down. You doing better than with a man, a poor, broke ass, not wanting to be anything in like Negro. And you wonder why the white man, you wonder why the Iranians, you wonder why all of these folk can come across the waters and build something. Because they focus. That's when I give these numbers, because I got some folk that love calling and cussing these folk out. But ignorance. 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 And you want to be ignorant. When did it become fashionable to be a damn fool? You think you're a comedian, and your ass right now, you ain't got 2 quarters of the road together. You've been a fool on my show, and I'll go to the bank in the morning. I'm waiting on a large check in the mail in the morning. I'm getting up early in the morning. I'm waiting for a check all the way from Washington, D.C. Ain't that where the check coming from? Yeah. You know, if I was 20 years younger, and I know I can't do that, I'd leave this city in a heartbeat. I would. I really would. I'm tired of seeing Negroes in a city that don't want nothing. You don't want to be nothing. You don't want no knowledge. You don't want no truth. You just like them damn lies that you've been told forever. You like that. In my young years in broadcasting, I should have left this town. I've had the opportunity on at least 3 occasions in the nearly 35 years that I've been in broadcasting to leave this town, but no. Time I got ready to leave, my auntie got sick. I was in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. But I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. And you know what? You Negroes is out here being activists and stuff. Y'all ain't doing a damn thing. You ain't doing nothing. You want to activate violence. You want to activate ignorance. But you ain't activating trying to deliver our people from the mindset. You can't legislate. I got to call my friend Touche Parkinson, state representative. He wants to come up with a law thinking tougher laws ain't gonna do it. We're not holding the right folk responsible for the ignorance. It's you ignorant ass parents. You mad at your child, but you didn't do what you were supposed to do as parents. Doesn't it make sense that when that baby pops out of that hole, that the doctor holds that baby up and smacks that baby on his ass? That smack on his ass
gives him life, don't you understand that a smack on his ass can save his life? Well, I'm tired of y'all. I swear I'm tired. Ain't no hope. I used to have hope for us. I used to think that maybe something I could do or maybe something I could say would help us as a people. But ain't nothing gonna help us. And black men, it's our fault. Damn it, it's our fault. You left your children, you left the affection and the love of the black woman. I'm gonna say something, and this ain't, I swear I don't mean this to be racist. But when the black man found more love and more devotion for that white woman that he found for his black sister, she who gave her life for you, many a slave would have been dead if it had not been for the sacrifice of his woman. Even sleeping with the white man and allowing the white man to rape her, to save a man. Damn. So lesbians, have your damn way. Find you a woman. Because these black men ain't what the little bird left on the fence. Ain't sugar, honey, iced tea. But it's a black man's fault. I think I'm gonna do that show. I'm gonna write this down, Dale. I know I gotta have Miss Deb on here for about 20, 30 minutes tomorrow night. But that's gonna be my show tomorrow night. It's the black man's fault. It's the black man's fault. Whatever condition that the black community is in, it's the black man's fault. If our criminal institutions are full of black men, our black boys, it's the black man's fault because the black man left his child, walked off from his child. I don't give a damn what you thought about that mama. When you walk off from developing your boy into a man, but damn, so many of y'all wasn't men. I'm gonna deal with that tomorrow night. I'm gonna hurry and get Miss Debbie through tomorrow night. And see, y'all don't want to come to Naked Truth here in Memphis. Because see, your punk ass, pooped ass pastors, bishops, and elders done told you don't go over there. Man, F you. All you bishops, all you Negroes, and all you want to do is hoop and holler, run and jump on a Sunday morning, and you ain't doing nothing for the people in the community. Man, F you. You think that God is proud of the church when the church has left its first love, and it's the love of its fellow man. I'll talk about daddy bears, kids tomorrow night. I don't even feel like talking about no toys or no children. But that's my subject tomorrow night. It's the black man's fault. You're allowing this madness to happen in our community. Your black woman has lost respect for you. She knows you ain't no man. Now all she wants to do is get a nut. That's all she wants. That's the only purpose that you really serve in her life. And some of y'all ain't making her have now either, so you just really there. You just there for company's sake until she finds herself a real man. Your woman don't respect your weakness.
And when you play on the phone, when we're trying to deal with an issue, you pay for what kind of call? When we're trying to deal with an issue as delicate as the destruction of the black man, the black family, the black politician, the black leadership, and you got time to play on the phone, and you think it's comical. Negro called trying to speak African, and you can't even speak English. But I'm so tired of y'all, I swear. You don't want no knowledge. And that's the reason the Bible says we perish for the lack of knowledge. You don't want to be knowledgeable.
Is it time for me to go yet? I'm so damn ready to get out of here. How many minutes I got left? I couldn't see that light blinding me. How many minutes I got? 2.
When you said what I said, it's frustrating to deal with black folk. Because we don't want to be nothing. All right, I invite you to the Naked Truth Liberation and Empowerment Ministries on Sunday. Some of y'all scared to come. We have a good time on Sundays. My cousins, I need to see y'all on Sunday. Y'all, the Browns are on 7th Street. Y'all come on, be with me on Sunday. I invite you to be my guest. All right, 3835 Raleigh Milton Road. We got communion Sunday, and we serve real wine in the shot glass. We don't serve you. Y'all think Jesus drunk out that little bit? Anyway, come on, be with me on Sunday. I'm tired. I'm frustrated. I'm gonna start talking about Thaddy Bear's kids and what I want to do for children for Christmas, and also what I want to do for the men and women that's sleeping outdoors in the various parks and things of that nature. But I need you on this Saturday. Come on by the church from 10 on to 2, Naked Truth Liberation and Empowerment Ministries, 3835 Raleigh Military Road. Next week, I'll be leaving early Thursday morning. I got, that flight leaves at what, 5:31 in the morning, heading to Detroit, Michigan. I'll be going live on Thursday and Friday of next week. I'm going to Detroit, Michigan with the bullshit from the pulpit tour. I'm going to the club. I'm going where people need to be delivered, need to hear a message. And for all you put-ass preachers in Detroit, the preacher shouldn't be in the club, man, kiss my ass, because you ain't doing what you need to do. We got too many games going on in the church, and if it wasn't for the games going on in the church, people could be delivered. Not just go die and go to heaven. They could be delivered from their poverty. They could be delivered from their mindset. We just messed up. Ooh, we messed up. It's the Willie Lynch syndrome. I'm gone. Is my time up yet? I'm ready to go, hell. Woo! I hope I help somebody with some information on tonight. I'm gonna keep talking about it. Maybe somebody will hear a word. Whew. I'm gonna stop using this phone and just bring my message each and every night. I can't deal with ignorance. And here, your ass ain't gonna vote no damn way. Some of y'all don't even know Martin Luther King dead. I'm finna go. Yeah, don't. Some of them don't. No, he's still living down there in Atlanta. Mhm. All right, I'm gone. Until tomorrow evening, top of the evening to you.
Go up there and make a lot of money, man, in Detroit.
Huh?
Go up there and make a lot of money.
I'm sure gonna try.